I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My family's on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the result. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who be caught up in using what I was called with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, I'll cast it like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be, what's good? It's your man, Uncle Freezy. Welcome to the Knicks Morning Drive. What's happening? It's good to see y'all. It's good to see y'all, man. How y'all doing this morning? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? It's good to be here with y'all this morning, man. Welcome. Right? Now, for real, how y'all doing? How y'all doing out there? Y'all ready to talk about these Knicks? Let's go. Y'all ready to talk about these Knicks? Let's go. It's a Freestyle Friday, really. I got like these topics, right? And then I'm like, man, Freezer, why you always dominate the conversation, man? It's Friday. Let's hear what they want to talk about. Eli M, what's good? White Falcon is in the building. What's happening? So I got a bunch of things that I want to talk about, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Part of it got to do with Coach Thibodeau offense. In defensive sets. What's good? You know? Because a lot of times we get like, yo, RC Creative, what's good? Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me do it the right way. Let me do this the right way. What's this thing at? There's a certain, where my thing at? I gotta. Well, whatever. I had a thing in here. You know what? Let me use this. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Put your hands together for RC Creative. Yes. David Parker, what's good? What's good? So I want to talk about this thing, man. Tom Thibodeau, what's good? I know y'all don't like talking about Tibbs. You know, we don't necessarily like talking about Tibbs, man. We like talking about a lot of other stuff, but not Tibbs. Right? We like talking about a lot of stuff, but not Thibodeau. I want to talk about Tibbs. I want to talk about in Tibbs we trust. In Tibbs we trust. People generating all these false narratives Tibbs don't run that no offense. Lies. People like Tibbs stubborn on defense. He's stubborn. He don't make changes. Lies. It's a bunch of stuff people say about Tibbs. Tibbs don't adjust his rotations. Lies. Right? We crucifying Tibbs as if we want David Fizdale to come back. We saw what bad coaching is with David Fizdale. And we were like, yeah, but Fizdale was playing the kids. You know what? You doggone right. He was playing our kids. Our kids were getting played. Oh, you don't like me talking about David Fizdale playing the kids. Under David Fizdale, our kids were getting played. Right? Under Tibbs, though, you saw kids develop. Y'all see it from one year to the next. R.J. Barrett rookie year was terrible. You bring in Tibbs his sophomore year, the year that he's supposed to have a slump. You know it. You know what it's called. Second-year players have a sophomore slump. It's par for the course. When it happened, we're like, man, we always chalk it up to it's the sophomore slump. Right? Old head is in the building. Soul Finger is in the building. And I don't know why I want to sound like I'm the preacher from Coming to America right now. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Jackson Heights' very own. I don't know why I sound like. Probably I had a gravelly voice. I wanted to jump on at 8:45, but my voice was all gravelly, man. I had to get some, I don't know why I want to sound like the preacher from Oh man. I don't know why. Yo, it's crazy, man. So I've been working outside. So I've been working outside, man, and I guess the elements, the elements that get to you, mess your voice up or whatever. You one day you sound like Michael Jackson. The next day you sound like Red Fox. Yeah. Yeah, Sophie is good. Yo, nah, for real. Yeah, see, Randy Watson, yes. Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. One day you sound like Michael Jackson, and the next day you sound like Red Fox. I mean, it's crazy, man. But yeah, man. So White Falcons is in the building representing. White Falcon is like, yo, check out these lineups, man. Check out these lineups. You know what I mean? And Soulfinger is like, yeah, some days I sound like Barry White and Red Fox, but then the next day You sound like you going like with me. Some days I sound like I'm going through puberty, and then the next day I sound like I'm singing slow jams. Do 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 do. Hey man, so Subliminal 209 says, let's break down the roster. Luka, hey, what? How fast did this Luka Vildoza talk die? How fast? Bro, there were some. Okay. So okay. All right, let me do this real quick. I gotta been working on getting somebody to come on. And so they can't come on this morning. So, but whatever. It happens. Let me do this real quick. All right. So I've been working on trying to get guests to come on, and some people have been asking me to come on, like to come on with the Knicks Morning Drive. But I don't know how y'all feel about having guests, man. I don't know how y'all feel about because we got a good thing. We have a great thing, right? Like y'all come on. Some of y'all jump in the video chat. Sometimes it get wild and crazy, and sometimes the setting is not. Sometimes the setting is not ideal for guests to come on, right? Because it's like you ever had company come over and the whole family had been fighting, and it's like that awkward, like the whole family been arguing, fighting with each other, and all kind of stuff, and then somebody come over, a neighbor come over, and it'd be like the family like, I'm gonna get you when they leave. That awkwardness, you know what I'm saying? Wayne Peterson was talking about Julito. Julito shouted out the show. I ain't know that. Hey, that's good, man. We in a fantasy league together. That dude talks trash, bro. That dude talks trash, and I'm here for it. Let me break down this thing with Tibbs first, though. I'm gonna break down this thing with Tibbs, and then what I want to do is break down training camp battles. Right? Q Falcon was good. Q Falcon was good. Jamie Peralta is in the building. Oh, hey, say, am I too late for fantasy? Listen, all right, so I want to break down this thing for Tibbs, but check me out. Tonight, I want to do a fantasy draft, and I need 7 of y'all to draft with me. I need 10 teams, right? I'm one. Hadouken Sharon is one. We got another spot reserved for somebody special, right? But I need 7 of y'all to come on, man, and do it with us. And I can see Jamie Peralta right now. If Jamie Peralta get the number 1 pick, you're like, with the number 1 pick in the all-time fantasy draft, I'm taking Julius Randle. And we're going to laugh, bro. We're going to laugh. We're going to laugh. We're going to laugh, bro. We're going to laugh at Jamie Peralta, bro. And we're going to laugh. It's going to be hilarious. Jamie Peralta going to be like, you mean with the number 1 pick all time? I get to pick any player in any era from any team? Yes. Give me Julius Randle. Hey, so Q Falcon. So we want to do this tonight so the show starts at 10. right? The show starts at 10, but then at the same time, you know, we have some type of sometimes different audiences. Like it'll be some of y'all and then some of the late night crew. So we had to explain some of this stuff all over again. You know, I've been telling them the late night crew is crazy, bro. The late night crew is bananas. You know what I'm saying? It's like that movie Lean on Me. Y'all ever seen that movie Lean on Me or whatever? Remember how crazy the school used to look before Joe Clark got there? Yeah. Yeah. Jamie Peralta says, MJ all day would be my pick. We'll see. We'll see when you get that pick, Jamie. Hey, JP, when you get that pick, we'll see. When we put you on the clock, we'll see. You know, you're like, oh, snap, it's my turn already. Oh, golly. The number one pick in the all-time fantasy draft. Give me Julius Randle. Hey, White Falcon says, who's starting, Rose or Kemba? Hey, yeah, Kemba starting. Derrick Rose ain't starting. So here's my thing about Tibbs. Y'all let me get this off my chest. And then I'm gonna rock with everything. Then we just gonna do. I'm just gonna pick the topics from the chat, right? So when the season starts, you can see Tibbs and Johnny Bryant coaching up Frank, Dennis Smith Jr., Austin Rivers, Emmanuel Quickly, Elfrid Payton, everybody, even RJ, in this high pick and roll. Not the Spanish pick and roll, not with two screeners. A high pick and roll about 25, 26 feet away from the basket. Right? And what happens is they had a cutter going baseline, right? They had a cutter going baseline. Or well, let me describe it. So a high screener up top, way up top too. Like 25, like Dame Lillard and them run. Right? Not 22 feet. Right? This is like 25, 26 feet. Right? Right? And so they start this with a cut up running baseline and a strong side cutter cutting at a 45-degree angle from the wing to the basket, relocating in the opposite side corner. From like, think about this: the screener, wherever the screener's back is, the cutter starts at his chest and cuts to the screener's back, right? So basically what it does is it takes the defense and does it like this. Rips it to a side. Like you have to defend one side or the other, right? Right? And then you get one defender in jeopardy, usually the center, right? So the center has to make a decision. Does he come up to stop the cutter? Does he stay with the roller? Does he sag back and try to defend two or three people, the cutter, the weak side shooter, or the ball handler, right? So what happened is, hey, Anthony D, what's good? So what happened is the guards we had couldn't run it. They were not smart enough to figure out to make these split-second decisions. Dennis Smith Jr., when the defense knowing that if they let Dennis Smith Jr. get to a certain spot, the whole defense was in jeopardy, so they would trap it up high, right? They would trap it up high. So instead of Dennis Smith Jr. backing away from the trap and bringing the trap towards him, he aggressively went towards the trap, which cut down on his passing and shooting options, right? And Johnny Bryant tried to explain to him, like, hey, if you see a truck coming in the street, if you see cars in the street, why are you gonna cross the street? You're gonna get hit by the cars, you're gonna get hit by traffic. Bruh, calm down. DSJ was like, nah, I know cars coming. I still wanna, I think I could dodge these cars. Basically is what I'm talking about. Austin Rivers runs it. So what he does is, before the trap comes, he shoots the three. Like as soon as he see three jerseys facing him, he like the first open spot I'm shooting. Right? And the three jerseys. Now listen to what I'm saying. So you trap one guy sagging back, right? The screen man, whoever the big is coming towards, right? And then the weak side man is coming. So Austin Rivers, instead of dumping that ball to the weak side corner where you have a wide open 3-point shooter in the corner, Austin Rivers shot it over two people. So you like, what is going on? What is going on? Yeah, man, y'all get them likes up. Support the family, man. Keyshawn, what's good? The Green Bay Packers suck. How you doing this morning? So it's like, when you look at this thing on tape, when you break down tape, you're like, why Austin Rivers not kicking that ball out to Kevin Knox in the corner? And then you start to think, well, can Kevin Knox shoot? Can Kevin Knox knock down these corner threes? Why is he not passing it? DSJ, what's good? Because you know how it is with veterans. With veterans and young players, if a veteran don't trust a young player, they're not passing the ball to that young player. Regardless what they see with the right basketball players. Because when you come back to the sideline, coach gonna be like, why you ain't kicking to the corner? Hey, man, I saw Knox over there, and he didn't look ready for the pass. Right? And so now, you like, what's going on with point guard? Right? And then you get Frank out there. As soon as Frank is basically a hypochondriac. So you get Frank to run the pick and roll, right? With his improved handles. His handles were improved. His passing was improved, right? Julian Blum. So Frank gets out there, and as soon as Frank sees a defender, he's a nervous wreck with the ball, right? So even though Frank knows what to do, he can't execute because he looked nervous. He like, Nerlens Noel, here, take this ball. And Nerlens Noel like, yo, this ain't even a play, Frank. Why you passing me the ball at the top of the key? Right? You're like, Frank, why you passing the ball to Mitchell Robinson? And Mitch giving the ball right back. And now Frank want to reset the pick and roll, but the cutters are gone. Now the cutters got to come back and reset and try to run it from the opposite direction. And now it's 8 seconds up on the shot clock. Just give the ball to Julius Randle and let Julius Randle throw up a shot. Come on, Frank. Come on, Frank. But y'all got to follow me here because Tibbs wants to run a certain thing that's going to be effective in the NBA. Right? But your personnel, yo, Justin L, what's good? So Justin L says, big salute. Wanted to shout you out for being someone who helps us build up the community and the young guys building their channels. So fun yesterday on Hadouken's first stream. Good stuff. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Man-child is in the building. What's good? Yeah, hey, yeah. That's how it is. Julian Blum. That's how you do it right there. Yeah, but let me get back to this point with Tibbs in the offense, right? So now you have these point guards who they should make simple reads. If it's trapped, don't go around. Don't go around the trap because you can't go around the trap, right? You lure the trap in and then you kick the ball out to the farthest open man. So defenders have to move their feet and take more steps. Like for instance, if somebody is open 3 feet away from me, I'm not giving them the ball because the defense can defend them too, right? But if I'm at the key and Knox is in the corner, wide open, 40 feet away from me, kick the ball out to Knox. So Knox can take that wide open 3, right? Professional outfit was good, right? But people are saying that Tibbs doesn't have an offense. They're like, they just throw roll the ball out there on the floor and he just let Julius Randle do whatever it is that he want to do. Nah, that ain't what it is. He just roll the ball out there and let Julius Randle do whatever he want to do. No. Systems and organizations don't work like that. Systems and organizations have structure. At the very beginning of the season, before we knew Randall was an all-star, Pudge, nice. It was good. Cuts, kicks, and Knicks is in the building. Salute. My guys, was good. Right? But before, at the very beginning of the season, Tibbs ran a triangle element where Julius Randle used to spot up at the right elbow, catch the pass, turn and look for 3 things when he caught it. Look for open shot. If the man was there, look for the cutter that occupies the space behind where the defender pressed up from, right? Or turn, pivot, and kick that ball back out to the perimeter to a wide open 3-point shooter. Right? Hewlett Samuel was good. Was good. Anthony D says the offense needed to be faster and less predictable. Yes, but that is not Tibbs' fault. Right? That's not Tibbs' fault. Right? That ain't Tibbs' fault. Tibbs is not the GM team president. Right? Tibbs didn't sign this personnel. He probably had say, Reggie Bullock, yeah, we can keep Reggie Bullock. Julius Randle want to bring Alfred Payton back? Okay, we'll bring Alfred Payton back. Right? But what I'm getting at is there's this weird narrative that Tibbs did not have an offense when nothing could be further from the truth. When Fizdale was here, I would co-sign like, what are we doing out here? Because Fizdale tried to run intricate offenses, and he didn't even know what he was doing. Otherwise, was good. Anthony D need to go get some coffee. Anthony D says, what do you mean he's the coach? Going forward, it has to be less. Yeah, Anthony D needs some coffee. You want some coffee, bro? So, yeah. So, Tibbs' offense morphed during the season. It went from high pick and roll and pinch post to post up, medium post up 4 and classic pick and roll. Pudge Knight say he needs some espresso. Yeah, I think so. I think so. That's what it sounds like. So Tibbs, y'all Y'all are comedians, bro. Y'all funny, man. Y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Jackson Heights' very own. Yeah. Hugh Hefner can only take the picture. Yo. Yo. Man, y'all bugging out. Ladies and gentlemen, Jackson Heights' very own Randy Watson. Yes. Yo, that's crazy, man. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. But nah, man. So the thing with Tibbs, man, for real, Tibbs put some. Y'all think Tibbs was gonna walk in here off the street after not coaching for years and not come in prepared? If anything, I think Tibbs is one of those dudes that'll get paralysis by analysis. He ain't gonna be underprepared. He'll be overprepared, and sometimes that'll lead to buffering. Right? People buffer. It happens. Phase 1. What's good? Phase 1 says, Uncle Freeze and the Blorange Tears fam, salute. Salute. Salute, y'all. Hey, so my man, so the thing with Tibbs is this. Tibbs is not coming into any situation underprepared. It just don't happen. If anything, Tibbs is coming in overprepared, and it leads to buffering. You know how your computer try to do too many things at once? Your computer is like trying to do all these things at one time, and it slows the computer down. Now, that might happen to Tibbs. But to say Tibbs didn't come in with an offense, Tibbs came in unprepared. As a Knicks fan, you shouldn't say stuff like that. As a basketball fan, you shouldn't say stuff like that and have those comments attached to your name because it makes it look like you don't know basketball. DSJ says, I wonder if Uncle Freezy can sing Splinters in Your Behind like like Oha singing She's Your Queen to me. Right. Nah, man. I let Cully do all the singing, man. Cully's a singer, bro. Hey, Cully is talented, bro. Cully is mad talented, y'all. Cully is mad talented. Y'all sleeping on Cully, bro. Cully is super talented, man. You know what I'm saying? Cully is our Randy Watson. Yes! Cully is our Randy Watson, y'all. Yeah, hey, man. I let Cully do that. Cully is our star. Like when it come to that stuff, Cully is our guy, man. But the thing about Tom Thibodeau, right? We have to get away from this narrative of Tibbs didn't run offense, right? Tibbs did run offense, y'all. But in terms of personnel, we were limited, right? Think about this. You install your first year head coach into any system, and I'm gonna use the football analogy, right? You know how when a football coach comes in, he takes over a team. Say who's the worst team on God's green earth? The Jets. Okay. Say the Jets change coaches. You know, Jets can't change coaches like every 18 months, right? They're a grease fire. The Jets are a disaster, right? And so they change coaches every 2 years. Every 2 years they change coaches, right? But every time they come in and change coaches, they coach 1 year and they be like, well, when I get my own guys in here, my offense and defense will look better. Right? Right? That's what it's like with Tibbs. Tibbs is like basically, I'm taking a job now. I'm trying to put my system in place. Long Island Sound, what's good? What's good? Right? Tibbs is like, this is my first year, and I played with a journeyman point guard and a wing that's a bench player. Reggie Bullock is not a starter. He's a bench player, man. And no knock on Reggie Bullock because he's good at what he does, but historically, he has not been a starter. But he started for us. Right? Professional Outfit says, Uncle Freezy, you exactly right about the Jets. They suck. I know, but this ain't about the Jets, bro. I just use them as a reference. I just use the Jets as a reference because they're garbage. Traditionally, they're the worst team in professional sports. So I just use them as an example because they change coaches like every 2 years. Right? The Jets are that team where everybody is like, we need to get a quarterback, man. We need a young quarterback in the future on a cheap contract. And the Jets be like, exactly. So I want 2 more 400-pound defensive tackles that can't run. That's the Jets. That's the Jets. The Jets are like, they're like, offense is the wave in the NFL. And the Jets are like, exactly. I need 6 more linebackers. What? What just happened? What were we talking? What were we talking about? The Jets are like everybody is like, with these new pass interference rules, receivers don't even get touched no more, man. You just need to get you a quarterback that can get the ball out quick to these receivers. And the Jets are like, exactly. We need 3 more nose tackles. What? So anyway, my point though about Tibbs is year 1 was a year he instituted both of his systems, right? Right? Year one, he puts in his system. Year 2 is more about the personnel. Notice he went after Quentin Grimes, Miles McBride, Evan Fournier, and Kemba Walker. Clearly, he knew the backcourt needed an upgrade. Clearly. Tibbs, and think about this, in Tibbs' first offseason, a real offseason, as the coach of the Knicks, look at all the guards they got. They got, in this year's draft alone, they drafted 3 guards. They brought back Derrick Rose. They signed Kemba Walker. They signed Evan Fournier. Right? They brought back Alec Burks. Bro, think about what I'm saying. We were talking about this. We were talking about Tibbs' offense, stagnant. They predict, in the word of Anthony D, who hadn't had his coffee yet. The Jets' offense not the Jets' offense. What am I talking about? In the words of Anthony D, the Knicks' offense is predictable. And bro, when you got Elfrid Payton running the point, I think you are going to be predictable. When Elfrid Payton gets a screen from the center, Nerlens Noel, and the kickout option is Reggie Bullock, I think the offense is going to be a little predictable. Right? I think the offense is going to be predictable. But since Anthony D didn't have his coffee yet, he don't see that. He think Reggie Bullock is going to be out there saucing up defenders. Do y'all remember when Reggie Bullock sauced up Ben Simmons and went to the basket and dunked on Ben Simmons? I don't. Y'all remember when Elfrid Payton sauced up all the opposing point guards and went to the basket and threw it down with two hands in traffic? I don't. Y'all remember when Elfrid Payton ran the screen and roll, maneuvered past his man, did a side step three? I don't. Y'all remember when Nerlens Noel faked the roll and slid back to the three-point line, shuffled his feet, got his feet set, caught the pass, and knocked down like 3 threes in a row? I don't. Jay Singh was good. Right? Jay Singh is in the building. What's good? So we say we push these weird narratives, right? Because we gotta blame somebody for the failings of the offense. But I'm here to tell you that the offense wasn't a failure. It was not. The system didn't fail the Knicks. The personnel. Yo, Chop Low is in the building. What's good, Chop? Chop Low, you better stop disappearing, man, and be around. You hear me? Chop. Stop disappearing and be around, bro. I ain't talking to nobody else, bro. I'm talking to Chop Low. Chop Low, you need to stop disappearing and being around. Be around. How Ma doing? How Pop's doing? Brother Shaquille Sunflower was good. Good, man. Good. Hey, Chop is just as important to this family as I am, or as others here. Chop, you need to know that. Chop Low is just as important as the dudes on the screen and off the screen. Chop, you need to know that. You need to be present. You need to be present, bro. Yo, y'all show y'all love for Chop. Chop used to come in on the chat and be like, Yo, you couldn't even, your statement people didn't even validate your statement unless Chop said, You could do a whole speech. And if Chop Low was indifferent, that speech ain't mean nothing. But if Chop Low was like, okay, then you was somebody. He is the night maker. If Chop Low was indifferent to you, keep trying. Chop Low used to be the night maker. Like, you weren't even official unless Chop was like, A lot of y'all don't know me and Chop Low brothers for real. I'm the older brother that got deprived of a lot of stuff. Like, I got deprived of the looks and the money and the possessions and the reputation. And Chop, the little brother, that got all of that. The money and the fame and all of that. That's Chop, the small little brother. King Ember is in the building. So yeah, so the thing with Tibbs is this. So Tibbs runs systems, right? He runs systems. Everything is a system. Everything. Conditioning is a system. The offense is a system. The rotation is a system. The defense is a system, right? And Knicks fans want to see Tibbs occasionally fly by the seat of his pants. But I'm here to tell you that people that are systemic and systematic, they don't fly by the seat of their pants in pressure situations. They stick to what got them there. They trust the system. Paris Duggan hit the nail right on the head. The magic is in the work, right? You don't look at the result. The magic is not in the result. The magic is in the preparation that got you to the work. Right? The magic is not the scoreboard at the end of the game. The magic is in the work that got you to perform so that you can see the result. That's what Tibbs is trying to tell everybody. That is what this building a new culture thing is about. It's not about some random person getting hot against the Lakers and blah, blah, blah. It's about everybody being prepared and playing hard. Hey, Savage NYC, what's good? What's good? Yeah, man, y'all show y'all love for Chop Low. That's my guy. That's my brother right there. Yeah, man. So this thing with Tibbs, man, and defensively, the thing with Tibbs, don't knock Tibbs' defense either, right? Because when you take a team that was ranked 28th in the NBA in defense one year, right? And in one season, a shortened off season at that, with no defenders or minimal defenders, and you take it to fourth. Think about what you talk about a miracle. You talk about a miracle. We went from the 28th ranked defense to the 4th ranked defense just by changing coaches. Y'all don't hear me, man. Y'all not feeling me. I'm sharing information with y'all, and y'all are like, yeah, Uncle Freezy, we heard all of this before, but we need Damian Lillard. Play the kids, Uncle Freezy. I'm trying to tell you that this front office, this coaching staff, this roster, this organization, the leadership, all have a plan, right? Do I get frustrated by the plan sometimes? Yes. Can I blame them for having a plan? No. I can't blame them for having a plan. You can't fault them for having a plan and sticking to it. For instance, somebody asked Uncle Freezy, yo, Uncle Freezy, what you giving up for Ben Simmons? And I'm like, bro, I mean, first of all, I never said that I had to have Ben Simmons, right? What I said was, and trust me, this is not about opening a can of worms about Ben Simmons. It's not about that. It's about the question. This is about the question, not about Ben Simmons, right? This is about the question and not about the topic that was asked about. What are you going to give over Ben Simmons? Bro, I don't, and listen, fried green tomatoes. Would that do? Fried green tomatoes, how about that? Right? But I would, if we could get Ben Simmons for fried green tomatoes, let's do it. Yeah, Chop, I'm not talking about acquiring Ben Simmons. What I'm saying is I was asked about what I would give up to get Ben Simmons. My thing is the Ben Simmons question was a legit question, right? But the organization has a plan. Does acquiring a Ben Simmons fit into the plan that this organization has, the leadership has? I would say no, right? Because they didn't, while they left themselves flexible, they didn't leave themselves trade friendly. And there's a difference between being flexible and trade friendly, right? Yo, Anthony D says, and you still haven't answered the question. Yeah, I answered the question. I just told you, fried green tomatoes. Did somebody hear me say fried green tomatoes? Kev Guapo. What's good? What's good? Yo, so let me do this thing real quick, right? Yo, shout out to everybody watching and the area you represent, right? Shout out to the Bronx and Jersey. Yeah, no, I always got to say them first. Shout out to Jersey. Shout out to the Bronx. I always got to say them first because, you know, I got roots there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to me and City for real, Stomping Grounds, Soundview. Shout out to if anybody in here from that area. Shout out to them. Shout out to Bronx all over wherever you at in the Bronx. Shout out to the Bronx. Shout out to Mount Vernon. You know what I'm saying? You know, Mount Vernon, swear they the Bronx, boy. Y'all ain't the Bronx. Hey, listen, man. I talked to this girl one time from Mount Vernon, and she was like, "Everybody famous from Mount Vernon? Everybody ain't no man." Listen, no disrespect to Mount Vernon, right? But whatever. Exactly. BX, stand up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Drake Chat, what's good? Hey, you saying I look healthier? Hey, bro, I appreciate that. I'm trying. This weight room and this diet, man, it's working miracles on the bro. You know what I mean? Right. So let me finish shouting out everybody because I don't want to leave nobody out. So I was just about to say shout out. So shout out to Long Island. Shout out to Staten Island. I got roots on Long Island too. My great grandmother moved from South Carolina to Long Island back in the 70s, I think. Back in the when did Tish move to? And I call her Tish like I could just call her by her name. Man, she'd have back slapped the fire out of me. I call her by her name. Boy, she'd have. Yeah, hey, y'all ever seen Della Reese? Y'all remember Della Reese at Harlem Nights? That's all I'm gonna just say. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But she passed away a few years ago. So, but anyway, shout out to Long Island, Staten Island. Shout out to Harlem. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Carolinas, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, Georgia, Florida. You got a lot of people, man. We got people everywhere. Shout out to our people watching in Connecticut, the ones that were born in the city and then, you know what I'm saying, moved away, you know, but still representing. And Chop, okay, otherwise, okay, I'm gonna get there. Shout out to my people in South Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Half of y'all Sixers fans, half of y'all is Knicks fans. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my people on the West Coast. A lot of West Coast people watching. Shout out to all my Euros and also Australia and everybody else that's watching, man. Shout out to y'all. Last but not least, shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn, baby. Brooklyn has so many places that when people say they from Brooklyn, I'm like, so from where? They're like, yo, I'm from Brooklyn. Man, Brooklyn is so big. Oh, Adele Chapman, I forgot about Queens. Shout out to Queens. Yeah. Shout out to Queens, man. And don't fault me for forgetting about Queens, because a lot of people forget about Queens. But hey, shout out to Queens. I heard Queens has the best food in the tri-state. Right, no doubt. I appreciate that, bro. Right? Yeah, man. Toronto, Manhattan is crazy. I don't know how people can live in Manhattan, bro. Listen. I swear for the Lord, I don't know how you can live in Manhattan. Right? Right? So I say that about Manhattan, and it's not because about the people, because people are gonna be people wherever you go. I'm talking about the cost of living. Bro, a pack of Newports is like $13. You know what I'm saying? How much a pack of cigarettes cost in Manhattan? Can somebody tell me? How much does a pack of cigarettes cost in the city? Anybody in here smoke? God! Chop, you better be playing, bro. Get out of here, y'all bugging. A pack of Newports costs $16. Y'all bugging. Y'all are bugging all the way out. Not only are y'all bugging, this ain't even funny no more. This ain't even $16, bro. $17 about God. $17. Y'all, bro. You gotta know when to say when, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You gotta know when to quit. And $16, it's time to consider something else, bro. $16? $16 for a pack of cigarettes? What? Yo, bro, come on, man. Come on. I'm saying we all got habits and stuff that we do or whatever. And I ain't gonna lie to you. When I used to smoke Black and Miles, I used to smoke Black and Miles back in the day, right? I was like, yo, if a pack of Black and Miles, $2, if this is when it was like $1.85. I used to be like, yo, if Black and Miles cost $2, I ain't never smoking no more. And then when it was $2.50, I was like, if they go up to $3, I ain't never smoking no more. But bro, $17 for a pack of Newport? Oh, get out of here. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Hey, Kane Jerry, what's good? Ain't no way. The city is crazy. Yo, now you see what I'm talking about Manhattan, you know what I'm saying, about Manhattan, right? Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. Hey, Chop, we got to come see y'all, man. We got to come see y'all, man. I got to come up there and see y'all, bro. Otherwise, it's like, yo, it's cheaper just to light up a tree. Oh my God. Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Yeah, man. So 19 comment NYC 84 says, and your boy in the bodega got him For 9 and 10. Yeah, hey, bro, you gotta do something, bro. You gotta do something. Right? You gotta do something. Yeah. You gotta do something. But anyway, let me get back to this next topic, man. I was talking about Tibbs and the offenses, defenses, and systems he put in place, right? Right. So Tibbs is considered to be stubborn, but the thing we should look at with Tibbs is he's not stubborn, bro. He's systematic, right? King Jerry says cigarettes are more than gym memberships. Yes. And don't be a real smoker. If you're a real smoker, come on. Come on. Come on. Y'all feel me? Let me throw this thing in the chat real quick, man. So I can get some company, man. Let me throw this thing in the chat. Let me unlock the door so that so people can come in if they want to come in. Right? So the thing is with Tibbs, right, is this. People consider him to be stubborn, but it's more like being disciplined. That's what it's like, being disciplined. Right? It's more like being disciplined, like having a plan and sticking to it, sticking to your guns. Right? You don't want a coach that's a feather in the wind every time wherever the wind take you. You don't want a coach like that, man. You don't. You don't want a Fizdale writing the word together on a whiteboard. What's the play, coach? It's 8 seconds left. We down by 2. What's the play? TOGE. What? No, we down by 2 to our rival on national TV with 8 seconds left to go in the game, and you writing together on the whiteboard. Together on a whiteboard. We playing a team that we've been rivals with for 70 years, and their young stars is out here killing us. Right? And you writing the word together on the whiteboard. Fizdale, you have me so. Right? Brad Stevens is over on the other side, coddling his future star, Jason Tatum. Coddling him and don't care who see it. Brad Stevens is like, hey, Jay, look, man, it's going to be okay. If we win or lose this game, you still are the future of the NBA. Right? I'm going to get you some open looks. If they go in, so what? If they hit, you know what to do. Just keep shooting, man. Remember, you the future of this league, Jason Tatum. You the future of this franchise, Jason Tatum. You're gonna be a star, baby. And we're gonna ride your coattails to however far you're gonna take us. This is what Brad Stevens is telling Jason Tatum. Like, Jay, don't worry about it. They trying to shut down some looks, you know. Don't worry about that because you're gonna be a star. And everybody here is gonna support you. We gonna go as far as you take us. We ain't worried. Them shots ain't going in. And you ain't always gonna be cold because when you get back to normal, bro, the league can't handle you when you win your game. This is what Brad Stevens is telling Jason Tatum. On the other sideline, Fizdale is skull raping Kevin Knox. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing, Kevin Knox. You know what I'm saying? And ABC is so embarrassed at the curse words that Fizdale is using. They go from a forward-facing shot to a back-facing shot, and you can still see David Fizdale cussing out Kevin Knox. Right? You ain't never gonna be nothing, Kevin Knox. Right? This is David Fizdale cussing Kevin Knox out on national TV. I'll never forget that game as long as I live, because it shows you what having competent leadership does, and then versus having an idiot. Right? A competent coach and leadership versus an idiot. Right? Right? So Jason Tatum is a top 20 player in the NBA right now, right? And Kevin Knox, we don't even know what we got with Kevin Knox. You know why? Because we didn't have competent leadership then, right? But we have it now. And so for somebody in my position that's been a Knicks fan since the 70s, and when I say the 70s, I mean it. I've been a Knicks fan since the 70s, bruh and sisters. Right? I've been a Knicks fan since the 70s. And I told y'all the story. I tell y'all these stories all the time about how my first favorite team was the Harlem Globetrotters. And y'all laughed and y'all laughed at me like, the Harlem Globetrotters. Hey, listen. If you didn't grow up in the hood in the 70s, you wouldn't understand how impactful. Like if you was a little kid playing with your little truck in the living room on a little carpet and you heard Sweet Georgia Brown on TV, bro, that was like hitting an ice cream truck. What? You hear Sweet Georgia Brown on TV? Oh, you stopped everything and ran to the TV to see the little 30-minute commercial of the Harlem Globetrotters. Meadowlark Lemon, Curly Neal, and all them boys. Right? Bro. I'm talking about as a kid, you lose your mind. Man, I remember being about 5 or 6 years old and you doing my homework. You know how you lay on the floor and do your homework. You know what I'm saying? You doing your homework on the floor. You know, you write the curse. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. All this, whatever it is you done, your homework or whatever. You like, why did the quick brown fox jump over the lazy dog? You know, whatever. And you hear Sweet Georgia Brown, and you just lose your mind as a little kid. Right? Man, I love the Harlem Globetrotters. It's one of the reasons why today I love tall point guards. Right? I love the Meadowlark Lemon, bro. I'm going to see how tall Meadowlark Lemon looked 8 foot tall to me when I was a kid. Let me see. Meadowlark Lemon. Come on, computer. Oh, man, Meadowlark Lemon passed away. I didn't know that. Oh, man. Nobody lived forever, right? Nobody lived forever. Nobody lives forever, y'all. I just want to see how tall he was. Wow, he played. Okay, so he was in the Army. Let me see. I just want to see how tall he is. Y'all be patient, man. We ain't going nowhere. Be patient. How about, man, Uncle Freezy looking up Meadowlark Lemon. Oh, wow. Meadowlark Lemon is from Wilmington, North Carolina. 6'3". Okay. Meadowlark Lemon looked like he was about 9 foot tall to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Right? Los Knicks is like, ice cream. Mama, throw some money out the window. I remember, hey, listen, I remember my man Keith from across the street got a beating, right? His mom, Miss Jackson was like, yo, Keith, don't play with me. I'm going to get you and your little brother something, right? Go get them 4 quarters off the dresser and get you something and get your little brother something. You know, that don't mean nothing. They outside, you know what I'm saying? They outside sitting on the stoop, you know what I'm saying? Gossiping. This is when ladies used to go. Y'all remember when ladies wasn't afraid to go outside, sit on the stoop with rollers in their hair? Remember that? Now our ladies are weavelicious. Our ladies are unbelievable. Now, our ladies are unbelievable nowadays. You know what I'm saying? They ain't putting no rollers in their head no more. You know what I'm saying? Our ladies be magazine fresh, straight out the bed with them hairdos. You know what I'm saying? But back in the day, it took some prep work. You know what I'm saying? You had to put the rollers in your head at night. Make sure your curls is, or however they did it, they had barrettes or something. Whatever. Hey, Miss Mocha, is there such thing as barrettes? Okay. So barrettes is a real thing. Right? Barrettes is a real thing. I thought I was making up a word, right? But anyway. Yeah, I remember when mommies used to come outside and sit on the stoop with the newspaper. They used to sit out on the stoop with the newspaper, you know what I'm saying? And whatever cigarette they be smoking. What cigarette? So they'll be smoking something, Virginia Slims. They be outside with a cigarette this long, smoking Virginia Slims to talk about what's going on 2 streets over. Quiet money was good. But my man Keith was like, yo, Uncle Freezy, guess what I got? And he showed me it was a $5 bill. And I was like, yo, you got $5? He's like, yeah, Mom told me to go upstairs and get some money off the dresser and told me to get something for me and my little brother. I was like, yo, $5, you can feed the whole crew. And he was like, yup, and that's what I'm about to do. Because back then there was a such thing called crew love. When you was in a crew, you used to look out for everybody. Hey, comment is like, yeah, man, those cigarettes used to be like this long. He'd be out there. Your mama would be like, yeah, I'm going to take you out to the store. Let me smoke the cigarette real quick. And you used to be like, oh, man. By the time she finished smoking that long cigarette, it'd be nighttime. So, but anyway, I'm gonna get back to it. Let me get back to my topic. Right. So the thing with Tibbs, man, is this, right? So anyway, Keith took $5 off the dresser and set it on 4 quarters. He got a beating right in front of everybody. Right. But anyway, he messed around and spent his mom lunch money that was her lunch money for the week. And we out there eating ice cream. Boy, she taught that joker up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. So Tibbs is systemic, regimented, disciplined, right? So when he does stuff, you know what I'm saying? People say he's rigid, but he's not really rigid, right? He's just disciplined to his work, right? So these narratives that we use, we always use these narratives like, hey, blah, blah, blah. Tibbs don't make no adjustments. Tibbs make adjustments, man. You got to watch the game. Adjustments doesn't necessarily always mean personnel decisions, right? Adjustment don't mean you take out quickly and put in McBride. Adjustment could be, hey, quickly, next time he come across the screen, instead of getting the big to show on the screen, get him to sag. That is an adjustment. Right? That's an adjustment. I think what people want is wholesale changes. for adjustments. You can't do wholesale changes all the time, right? But let's get down to the nitty-gritty, because I know what y'all want to hear. I know what y'all want to hear. Y'all want to hear me talk about training camp battles. That's what y'all want to hear, right? Training camp battles. What's good? If you want to hear about training camp battles, raise your hand. Right? You want to hear, but y'all want to hear about training camp battles. Y'all want to hear me break down competition between multiple players for certain spots and certain minutes. Todd Bobby is in the building. Yo, you ever get in trouble in the A, yo, go see Todd Bobby. That's all I'm gonna say. Todd Bobby is our guy. Right? Don't get TB mad though. Don't get TB mad about a Knicks topic, boy. Because he'll go in on a Knicks topic. TB, what's good? Nah, hey, no, TB, no. Knicks fans don't want to hear this. The rotation is already set. Won't be any training camp battles for it. Nah, Knicks fans don't want to hear that. Knicks fans want to hear Miles McBride may take some of Derrick Rose minutes. That's what Knicks fans want to hear. Right? That's what Knicks fans want to hear. So y'all be patient with me. I'm I want to do something here so we can have some fun. Right? Right? I want to have some fun with y'all. So I am going to create something for y'all. Right? I want to have some fun with y'all. Right? I want us to have some fun, and we're about to have it too. Right? We are about to chop this up for about 10 minutes. Right? I'm doing this on the fly, y'all. So I'm sorry if it seems as if I'm not prepared, because I'm really not prepared. I wasn't prepared to do this, but you know me. We will do it. Where's my thing? Okay. I got one other thing I want to add, and then I'm going to spring it out for y'all. I'm doing this on the fly, y'all, so be patient with me, because the conversation is going to be dope. I got to listen to what y'all have to say. So just be patient with me. I'm almost there. I'm almost there, y'all. Give me about 20 more seconds. I'm doing this on the fly, so it may not be perfect looking, but all right. So training camp battle number 1. Training camp battle number 1 should be this. All right, let me move some of this stuff off of here. I don't like that font. That font may not be dark enough. Let me do. Yeah, I don't want to do that either. I'm just leave it like it is. Right? Training camp battle number 1. The next slide, I promise you, will be better. The next slide will be better, y'all. So training camp battle number 1, right? Kemba Walker, and I just did this, man, like just real quick, just so that we can have a graphic to go by, right? Training camp battle number 1, right? Let me add this as a reference so that we'll have a reference later on. If we go back and watch it, we'll have a reference. I need to add something darker. Let me buzz it up some. And let me do the text outline in a darker color. There we go. All right. So I'm doing this on the fly. So training camp battle number 1 is for starting point guard, right? Starting point guard. So going into camp, I think we all assume that Kemba Walker is going to be the starting point guard, right? But you know how competition goes. Like, I don't think Derrick Rose is going to come into camp and lay down for Kemba Walker. Does anybody in the chat think Derrick Rose is going to come into camp and lay down for Kemba? Somebody tell me something. Somebody tell me something. Is Derrick Rose going to lay down for Kemba Walker? Professional Outfit says, "Yo, CWC gonna have a conniption, right? Where's Luca Vildoza?" All I have to say about that is splinters in your behind, right? So Long Island Sound says Kemba will be starting over D Rose. I think Rose likes off the bench action. I don't think so. I think Derrick Rose proved something to himself. Right? I think Derrick Rose proved something to himself in the playoffs last year. Like, he feels like he can do this. Right? And let me get my branding right, too. I don't know why I have blank screen. We have a KMD background. There we go. There we go. I personally don't think Derrick Rose is going to lay down for Kemba Walker. So let's talk about what each player brings to the table. Right? So what does Derrick Rose bring to the table that Kemba Walker doesn't? Can somebody tell me? What does Derrick Rose bring to the table that Kemba Walker does not? So G. Robinson says, Kemba played less than 70 games 4 years. Rose plays less than 70 games 11 years. I can see that. So if durability is the issue, then we'll put a check mark in Kemba Walker's column over Derrick Rose, even though Kemba Walker is not the most durable player in the league right now. Right? So Eli says, how does Derrick Rose's knees feel about that, though? Just the same with Kemba, right? No, I get it. I get it. What I'm saying, though, is this. Derrick Rose looked mighty saucy last year. Derrick Rose looked like he dipped his toe in the fountain of youth. Derrick Rose looked different towards the end of the season. My only deal with D Rose is he got hurt in the playoffs and didn't tell nobody, and that frustrated me. Like Cully said last night, Cully said, yo, I don't know nobody that disliked Derrick Rose. Here's one. I don't dislike Derrick Rose as a person. I dislike Derrick Rose for not stepping up and saying he was hurt. And in the pick and roll actions, he never looked to pass the ball. That frustrated me. Y'all roasted Emmanuel quickly for doing it, and Derrick Rose did it, and nobody said nothing. Right? Quiet Money says Kemba Walker is more of a game manager at this point. Right? So basically what we're saying is this. Basically what we're saying is this, that Derrick Rose is the star. I mean, Derrick Rose is coming off the bench and Kemba Walker is starting. Y'all satisfied with that? Derrick Rose is coming off the bench for Kemba Walker, who is the starter. Eli says, absolutely. I'm a huge Rose fan, but the knees need consistent all change in the rotation of players made me back off and starting full-time 30 minutes. Yep. I like Rose as a vet off the bench. Kemba has a high IQ as a PG. G. Robinson, yep. I feel you. Dallas Alexis says, I think they'll split minutes. Kemba Walker will start. Better jump shooter and passer. Yeah, I dig it. And I also believe in Tibbs' offense and defense, Kemba Walker will excel. I think you'll see Kemba Walker's 3-point percentage skyrocket under Tibbs. So CWC says, where is Luka Vildoza? I'm trolling. I'm trolling CWC. What's good, CWC? What's good? And so Justin L says Rose and IQ and Burks also built great chemistry running that small ball pace and space offense with the second unit. Yeah, I can see it, but they never passed the ball to Obi, and that frustrated me. They did not get Obi Toppin involved, and that frustrated me. And Eli says, I'm interested in seeing them on the court at the same time. Eventually. Yeah. Right? I think we can chalk this one up, right? Training camp battle number 1, starting point guard. Starting point guard, right? I think we can chalk this one up. Kemba Walker is officially your starter at point guard, right? Y'all feeling that, right? Me too. I'm feeling that. I think everybody is spot on with that, right? But here is the other thing. Here's another thing, though. What do we do at the 2? Oh boy. What do we do at the 2 guard spot? What do we do at the 2? Right? I want to. What do we do at the 2? Let me see. I'm going to put something together just real quick. Yeah, I don't want to use that one. There are so many players that could start at the 2 for us that I wanna do it some justice. And don't be surprised by these names. It is training camp. It's a training camp battle. Right? So don't be surprised by all the names that I list. You know what I'm saying? Just bear with me while we put these names up here. Because I want to talk about all of them. I want to talk about all the options at shooting guard. Right? Yeah, I don't like the way I look. All right. I'm okay. I'm coming. Y'all chill out. Chill out. I know y'all like, man, hurry up. I'm confused. I'm going. I'm doing it. Just be patient with me. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Excuse that. All right, man. I'm all right. I'm hurrying. I'm hurrying up. I'm coming. I'm coming. Right. I can feel y'all like, yo, hurry up, man. It ain't gotta be perfect. Yeah, I know. But I like presentation. You know what I'm saying? Only the best for the Blorange Tears family. You know what I'm saying? Right? Only the best for the Blorange Tears family. All right, man. I'm coming. All right. I'm going to delete this and do all of them in the same color. For some reason, they didn't all come out in the same color. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I'm coming. I'm almost there, y'all. All right. We almost there. We got like two or three more names, and then we'll just chop it up. All right. There's one other person I'm trying to remember who's me pull this down and then do this. All right, I'm coming, y'all. All right, I'm almost done. Here we go. I'll be patient. All right, so these are the names. Wow, look, RJ Barrett is not in the fine. See, I knew it. That's what I get for rushing and trying to. All right. So did we leave off anybody? Did we leave off anybody? Hey, Booker D, what's good? Nah, man, you got hit by. Oh man, hey, we hate to hear that, bro. Man, hey, Booker D, man, we sorry about that, man. Yo, man, we sending love back, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We hate to, we hate to hear about your loss, bro. And nah, that's for real, man. You won't just be up here talking, just to be hollering. You know what I'm saying? So the shooting guard spot is up for grabs, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? The shooting guard spot is up for grabs, in my opinion. Right, and so I got the names listed here, like the Soul Train board. And what I want y'all to do is rank what order these guys go in at shooting guard. So I'm going to show you how this works, right? I'm going to show you how this works. This is my order at shooting guard. Bim. 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 That's how I rank the shooting guard depth chart. How y'all feel about that? Hey, yo, Booker D, be careful out here. Be careful out here, bro. And I hope they get you a dope rental, too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So how y'all like that? So how do y'all like that shooting guard depth? How y'all like that? Y'all think RJ Barrett's going to start at the 2 or Evan Fournier at the 2? Y'all think Alec Burks is going to get minutes at the 2 over Emmanuel Quickly, or will Alec Burks strictly be a 3 for us? Ella says switch up Quickly and Grimes. I don't know, bro. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I know Burks is going to get minutes at the 3, right? But he's also going to get minutes at the 2 and the 1. We just don't know when and how many. So I think Derrick Rose is the 6th man. I don't know, bro. I wouldn't waive Burks. I think Burks is useful during the season. I think we're all confident in this chart right here. I think we're all confident in it. I don't see Quentin Grimes getting minutes over Emmanuel quickly. I just can't see that. I just can't. I just can't see that right now. I just can't. Right? Yeah, Quentin Grimes, bro. Me and Cully came up with a song for Quentin Grimes. This is, I guess it's been like 3 weeks ago now. It's called Splinters. It's called Splinters. Sherwin M says he can't see quickly on the team after December 15th. A lot wise says, I think when Rose, IQ, and Burks are out, they are playing a more 3-guard offense as opposed to the conventional setup. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. And what that does is it creates spacing for driving lanes where you could throw the lob to Obi Toppin, but they don't pass to Obi, which frustrates me. Passing the ball to Obi Toppin 23 feet away from the rim. Come on, bro. Obi Toppin can be our Sean Kemp if we had point guards that could get Obi Toppin the ball. Right? So this right here looks about right to me. Right? So I think the starting shooting guard is RJ Barrett or Evan Fournier, whichever. Right? And you'll see on the next slide that whoever doesn't start at the 2 will probably start at the 3. Right? So let me do this real quick. I got y'all. I'm trolling. Y'all ain't even know who that was. Y'all ain't even see that just now. Y'all ain't even see that just now. Y'all ain't see me trolling. y'all had your head down typing. Y'all ain't even see what I did. Y'all ain't even see that. All right, so I'm gonna work on the next slide for us, okay? All right, I'm gonna work on the next joint for us. I'm doing this as we go. I wasn't prepared to do something like this, but since we here, I'm trying to figure out a way to change this color. There we go. All right. Oh, that looked fantastic. I think I might use that going forward. That's fantastic. Put some glow around it. I put I'm gonna have to take that glow off because I like the way it looked before the glow. Y'all bear with me while I work on this for us, right? I'm sorry I wasn't prepared, but I didn't know this was gonna come up. So, you know, it is what it is, y'all. I hope y'all not. I hope it don't look too bad as a presentation. All right. So. Either. Go darker, Uncle Freezy. Go darker. Okay, I will. I will. All right, y'all bear with me, man. Just bear with me. All right. All right. All right. There are so many options at small forward. It's taking me a minute, but just bear with me. I think that's all of them. I think that's all the options. So I'm ready to share with y'all. I'm ready to rock. So what do y'all think about these options at small forward? Allah Wise says a lot of people sleeping on IQ. Not necessarily at small forward, right? I think he'll get minutes. So this is what I think it'll look like at small forward. So y'all tell me what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think. Y'all think Obi will get minutes at small forward over Dwayne Bacon? This is a very, very deep. Hey, Sherwin M, I'm with you. You see, I got him last, right? Ella, I just don't think Obi's a small forward, man. I mean, I don't know. You see the top three names, right? The top three names at the three, that means I don't know. It's not like I dislike Obi. I don't dislike Obi. I mean, or however you say it. However you say, basically what I'm saying is I like Obi, right? I don't hate Obi, right? I just think at small forward, I don't know what he'll look like at small forward. So otherwise says, I have made all the NLA argument for IQ, and his history is a pure grinder and student of the game who will continue to grow and get better for sure. Yep. Justin L said that. So Chef NYK, Sherwin, like I can't, have to keep his game, bro. Worldwide West front office advocate for IQ, and Tibbs is a big fan. Get heavy PT this year. Okay. All right. In terms of the depth chart on the wing, whether it's 48 at the 2 or 48 at the 3, I still think he's a starter. In terms of RJ Barrett at the 2 or the 3, I think RJ Barrett is still a starter. Now, I think Alec Burks is immediate backup for both. I think there's a 3-man rotation at the 2 and 3 of Fournier, Burks, and Barrett. Right? Now, beyond that, it's going to be dicey. Right? I don't know if Dwayne Bacon is going to make this team. I don't know if he does. If he does, he's not going to get PT. But if he makes the team, that means Luca Vildoza may not make it. Right? Otherwise says Knox may be at the bottom of the list. He may be, or he may rise. You never know. I'm keeping that topic open. I want to do a Kevin Knox breakdown eventually. Breaking him down and sharing what I think would be basically what I want to do is a Knox at Night podcast. Right? Do a Knox at Night joint. So you're saying RJ is going to be better than last season. I'm not sold on nothing about RJ, but Obi showed he's working on his craft. I don't know who Bacon is at all. Knox is a bum. Obi most certainly will get PT. I think so. I just don't think it's at the 3. I'm not saying that Obi won't play. I think Obi is going to play a lot. I just don't think he's going to get significant minutes at the 3. That's all. Right? I think the power forward thing, I don't think there'd be a training camp battle at power forward. I think that's easy. I think it's going to be Julius Randle and Obi. We don't have another guy on our roster, in my belief, that's going to be significant enough to cut into that 48-minute split of I think it's going to be about 32 and 16. I think Julius Randle gets 32 minutes and Obi gets 16 minutes at the power forward. Now, can Obi push that up to 20 by playing other positions? Possibly. Right? But the power forward position, I think, is set. But here is the conversation that I've been wanting to have with y'all for a minute. Right? I'm gonna move this out of the way. Let me stop sharing and move this out of the way. Do this. I don't want to shade from the title. Let's do that. All right. This is the one I think y'all been wanting to talk about for ages anyway. All right, be patient with me, y'all. I'm hurrying up. I promise. I promise. I'm on the way. I'm on the way. These names are spelled funny. On the way, I promise. All right, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. All right. We'll do this one and then we'll see. All right. All right. So the starting center conversation. Let me clip this thing off the edge. Let me do this edge up. Bam. All right. Give it an edge up. All right. All right. So the starting center conversation, I think, starts with Mitchell Robinson. Does he start or not? What do y'all think? Who's the starting center for the New York Knicks? Right? Somebody tell me who's the starting center for the New York Knicks? Who's the starting center for the New York Knicks? Y'all tell me what y'all think. Does this look right to y'all? Y'all tell me what y'all think. Does this look like the starting center rotation for the New York Knicks? Cully is in the building. Y'all put your hands together for, oh, I'm sorry. Let me get my voice right. Put your hands together for Blorange Tears' very own Cully is in the building. What's good? What's good, Cully? So y'all think Mitch is starting? So y'all think Mitch is starting? Sims over Taj? I'm gonna move this around some. So Cheryl M said the only dumb question is one you know the answer to. Mitch is the starter. All right, so I'm going to move some things around here, and just based off of what y'all said, and y'all tell me what y'all think. So Mitch is the starter. That means Nerlens Noel is coming off the bench. And y'all said Jericho Sims over Taj Gibson. All right, so this is what y'all think the center spot is going to look like. How does that look? So how does that look? Y'all tell me what y'all think. G. Robinson says Mitch was always the starter. He just got injured, so now he's healthy. He gets his job back. Wait a minute. I had Sims as the fourth guy, and people in the chat says Sims is playing over Gibson. Now y'all want me to put him back? I'll put him back. So this is what y'all think. This is what y'all think that the center depth chart is going to look like. Mama said, "Don't trust you." What's good? I agree with Chef NYK. Sims has a two-way contract. He's not just sitting in the G League. I agree with that. Right? I agree with that. I don't think he's just sitting in the G League. But look at what y'all have done though. After Mitchell Robinson, who makes less than $2 million a year as a starter, you have Nerlens Noel making $10 million coming off the bench. You have Taj Gibson making $5 million coming off the bench, right? And Jericho Sims makes less than $2 million. So Mitchell Robinson and Jericho Sims together don't make what Taj Gibson is going to make this season. Right? Mitchell Robinson and Jericho Sims together are not going to make what Taj Gibson makes. And yet we have Taj Gibson third on the depth chart. Somebody help me understand this. How do we have $15 million worth of centers coming off the bench? How do we have, think about what I'm asking y'all. I'm asking y'all a legit question. How do we have $15 million worth of centers coming off the bench? Somebody answer the question for me. Somebody smart answer the question for me, man. I know I got a lot of people in the chat, man, but so based off the direction that y'all want to go in, based on the direction y'all want to go in, we're going to have $15 million worth of centers coming off the bench. Well, so basically we're wasting $21 million because somebody mentioned Joakim Noah. So basically we got $21 million worth of centers not starting. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing here. Right? I don't know what we're doing here. But here's the thing. Next time we do something like this, I'll be prepared better. I'll be better prepared to handle stuff like this next time. I didn't know y'all wanted to get in this in depth. I thought y'all wanted to talk about light stuff. You know what I'm saying? I thought y'all just wanted to talk about like topics, not subjects. You know what I'm saying? And I know people like topics and subjects, man. You know, topics and subjects are not the same thing. A topic is the gloss over of a subject. You know what I'm saying? Basically. in conversations like this. You know what I'm saying? I thought y'all just wanted to talk about something real light. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And you know, it is what it is. But Next time I'll be better prepared. Right? Let me do this. Yo, you want to win your fantasy football league or what? You know what I mean? You ain't tired of finishing in 4th place? You ain't tired of dudes coming to you with whack trade offers and whatever trying to play you? Come on to the Dear Mr. Fantasy Football page. Our page on YouTube. We're gonna do position breakdowns and rankings. We're gonna talk some NFL football too. We're gonna get in depth. We'll do offensive line rankings, defensive line rankings, defensive rankings, all of that stuff, so you'll be prepared to put in your best lineup. Come through. Your man Uncle Freezy will be there. Come through, hang out with your man Uncle Freezy. Share, like, and subscribe later. That's dope.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your guy, City for Real. You know, the co-host of the Knicks at Night podcast. It's your boy. I'm chilling. The Blorange Tears family is rocking. Y'all know what to do. Throw those orange and blues in the chat. Y'all know how it is. And maybe I will catch you on the next live. Let's get lit. Get that energy all the way up. Let's go, New York Knicks. Holla.
So the fantasy football joint, man, I'm going to try to do that tomorrow. We got to do a draft. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put some stuff together to do a draft and all of that stuff. I'm recruiting people right now. But as it stands for this show, I'm gonna wrap this joint up. Right? It's going to be a long day on the network. I'm going to do a Freezy Time show later. Knicks at Night podcast. Oh! The Knicks at Night podcast hosted by our guy, City for Real. How about that? The Knicks at Night podcast hosted by City for Real. You know the energy is going to be crazy. Right? Right? The energy is going to be crazy. Right? So anyway, I'm going to wrap up, guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry about starting a little late. The throat was a little froggy. The throat was a little... Welcome, Jackson Heights' very own Hugh Hefner takes the picture. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little Freezy Time, probably about 7:30 or 8, something like that. It depends, right? But we definitely do the Knicks at Night podcast tonight at 10 o'clock. We're going to do the fantasy. We're going to do the all-time fantasy draft. Sherwin M., I want you to get a team. Stop messing around. You hear me? I'm talking to you. Sherwin M., I want you to get it. Okay. All right. Keep playing. Sherwin M., I want you to get a team. Right? I want you to get a team. I don't care what you name it. You doing trade offers, bro? I'm talking to you about getting a team and drafting it tonight, right? We're gonna have some others in, but anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all be safe, man. Y'all have a good day. I'll see y'all later on tonight. Peace.